What is up, Sag gang? It's your girl C, back with another video. You already know what's good, what's popping, how I'm rocking. You know it ain't no stopping. First of all, before we get this video started, I want you to go ahead and do me a favor, you guys. Click that subscribe button, comment down below. Share this video as well. Share it all over. Share it with your brother, auntie, cousin, sister, her mama, her mama's mama, her granny, granny. Like, just keep sharing these videos for me, you guys. I appreciate all the love and support I'm already getting on this channel. Promise nothing is overlooked, and I appreciate it all. You feel me? Today I got something a little different for you guys. I feel like I never... Well, we've sit down and talk about things before, but this is a little different. You can tell by the title what the topic is going to be about. We're going to be talking about New Year resolutions. I know in my previous video, I spoke a little bit about my resolution, but I want to get it more in depth and help you maybe find yours, or you know, give you some encouraging words. You feel me? So, you know, everybody deserves some type of word of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Nobody needs negativity. 2020 was filled with a lot of ups and downs, and a lot of negative things happened, but I feel like, you know, this year is going to be the year and going forward. Not just 2021, but the years going after that. You know, we can't just focus on this one year and say, oh, you know, it's going to be great, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. You know, we have to keep speaking that and keep believing that, and, you know, it will come to pass. So, once again, before we dive into this video, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share this video, okay? Join the Sag gang. Now let's go ahead and get in. All right, you guys. So I actually sat down and wrote some things before hitting the record button on my camera here. So I didn't want to forget anything, and I want to make sure things are very clear. I don't want to be all over the place because I tend to do that sometimes, so bear with me. So that's why I got some things written down, so if you see the paper, you know, flipping, you already know what's going on. All right, so 2021, I already, you know, usually when the new year comes, everybody talks about things that they're going to stop doing. I was one of those people, you know, saying I would stop doing this, stop doing that, and, you know, all that stuff. But I decided to do something a little different this year. I decided to, you know, I want to do things, you know, versus stop doing things, if that makes sense. Meaning, I want to develop better habits, better practices. So here's a few of them that I wrote down. It's not all of it, but I want to give y'all, you know, a little piece of, you know, what I'm trying to work on for myself. So I want to start eating better. You know, you are what you eat. I want to work out. You know, I want to get into my dream body. You feel me? I know I don't look that, you know, that big, and I really am not, but it's all about what, you know, makes me feel good. Honestly, if I could lose 10 or 15 more pounds, I'll be happy. Also, I want to remain focused. I mentioned that in my previous video as well. Remaining focused. That seems like a lot of people struggle. You may have a lot of things you want to do, but you got to be focused. Doing what you got to do to get to where you're trying to go, if that makes sense. Also, I want to be more consistent. Not just with YouTube videos, but consistent with, you know, my daily habits. You know, such as I just said, eating better. You know, that's something you gotta be. I want to be consistent with, as well as working out. Something I want to be consistent with. You know, if you want to get the results that you want, you gotta be consistent. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta go harder. Also, being more self-disciplined. You know, I have great self-discipline, but I ain't gonna lie, you know, if I ain't got the money, you know, financially, self-discipline, I need a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really good with saving my money, but I'm not gonna lie. If I got it and I want it, I'm gonna spend it. And that's something I wanna cut back on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can save more money instead of spending on unnecessary things that I don't, you know, need. If it's not a necessity, I'm not going to spend it. But I am going to treat myself. You feel me? I'm not going to sell myself short. You know, if I want to treat myself a little, you know, nice little steak and shrimp dinner meal, or, you know, if I want to buy me a $150 jacket, you know, because I deserve it, then that's what I'm going to do. But it's not something that needs to happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's another thing. And also taking chances. I'm not even gonna lie, I've missed a lot of opportunities just from not taking chances. And not just taking any chances. You gotta be able to tell the difference between if the chance you're gonna take is gonna be beneficial to you, you know, now or, you know, ever. You know what I'm saying? And not just going off, I guess, being so logical. Because I'm a very logical person. Instead of, you know, taking a leap of, you know, faith in doing something, I tend to, you know, think on it. And sometimes when you are too logical, you can miss out on a lot of things. Not saying being logical is a bad thing, but being too logical, sometimes I feel like you can miss out on a lot of opportunities. So those are a few of my better habits I want to develop for myself. Oh, there's another thing I definitely want to do is be more patient. I feel like everybody is a little impatient. You know, everybody has a little bit of impatience in them. You know, I don't care. It could be on anything. I know for me, I'm a little hard on myself on, you know, as you know, for my age and what I got going on in my life. I'm 23 years old. I just had a birthday on November 30th. I'm a Sagittarius. Once again, shout out to the Sagittarius gang, you feel me? But yeah, so I'm a little hard on myself on certain things. And you know, my mom always tries to remind me, you know, Candy, because you know she called me Candy. That's what the C stands for, y'all. She always said, Candy, you're doing good. You're 23 years old. You got your own place. You got your own car. You got a good job. You know, you're on the right track. You know, there's things that, you know, she wasn't doing that I'm doing now at 23 years old. And I have to remind myself that sometimes, not to be so hard on myself, because I tend to overthink. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who overthinks. You know, you just think so much till you know, you put yourself in such a bad mood, a negative mood, negative vibe. And it's, you know, it's not necessary, because you are doing what you can do. You know, whatever you're doing, yes, you can always do better, but you know, I'm young. You know, I'm still young. I still have time, and I just gotta keep reminding myself that. And you know, patience is a virtue. You know, without it, it will hurt you. Okay, next, let's talk about goals. I guess goals and resolutions kind of fall in the same thing, but I feel like it's a little, I guess, different. These are some goals that I have for myself, what I want to do. Also goes in with, you know, some of the better habits I want to develop, a part of my resolution as well. One of the things I want to do, I know within the next 3 years, I want to move out of state. I live in South Carolina. I want to move out of state. It's either the Bay Area in California, Houston or Dallas, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, or Charlotte, North Carolina. Those are the places I have been seeing a lot of, you know, a lot of things that I like. I enjoy the just the different things that you can do, because in South Carolina, I'm not even gonna lie, it's the South, and it's quite boring down here. You gotta basically work with what you got down here. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what you gotta do. Moving on. For YouTube, I'm setting a goal that I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. Maybe I'll have more, I don't know. But I know that's a goal. That's something that I feel like is realistic to me. I've seen people grow their channel within a year or two. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it takes more time. But I know I want to gain. I want to keep growing. I want the Sag gang to grow. So 1,000 subscribers is another goal that I set to have by the end of 2021. Next one, I want to buy a car. I want a new Honda. Yes, a Honda. Yeah, I said it. I want a Honda. I love Hondas. Like, one of my, I as far as car goes in life in general, I want to get a car of every style. You know, like a pickup truck. I want a coupe. I want a CRV. I want a car for every single style there is, and I want a beast Honda, like, cause you don't see nobody do that. You feel me? So that's another thing. Let me not get too deep in that, cause I tend to get a little passionate about my cars. I ain't gonna lie. Next thing, I want to start my own clothing brand. I do not want to continue working this 9 to 5, working for somebody else. You know, I want to have my own business, whether if it's, you know, YouTube that's going to help me get there, or whether if it's my own clothing brand and I'm going to make. I want that to happen within the next 2 years, and it will happen. Also, I want to make more money and save it, just like what I was just talking about earlier. You know, that self-discipline, saving more money, being financially stable. You know, everybody reaches hard times, and I'm a person that I'll never call somebody broke. I'll never call somebody poor, because I know what it's like not to have much, and you gotta work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how some people can do that, but you know, it is what it is. The next thing I want to talk about is self-affirmation. Okay? The definition of self-affirmation is the recognition, assertion. I meant assertion, y'all. Assertion. Of the existence and value of one's individual self. You hear that? Meaning, recognizing your self-worth, you as an individual. And I'm really getting into giving myself, I guess, self-affirmation. You know, there's different quotes that I've started to write down to help remind myself my self-worth and what I can do, as long as I put my mind and heart into it, no matter, you know, what it is. A few of these quotes I wrote down. For an example, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am positive, and I attract positivity. I am strong, I am beautiful, I will reach my goals, I love myself, I respect myself, I am enough, I don't need validation from other people. Those are a few self-affirmation quotes that I repeat to myself. You know, that's another thing to do. You know, I don't know if, you know, anybody who's watching this video, if you never heard of self-affirmation, look, read about it. Write down these different quotes. You can look them up on Google if you don't know what to, you know, if you lack confidence in yourself, you can look up quotes for that, and look at yourself in the mirror and repeat them, read them aloud, night and day. Because just like, you know how they say when you hear a rumor and you hear it enough, you believe it? It's like the same thing. You know, if you keep reminding yourself these things, you will start believing it, and you'll start feeling it, and you will start doing it. And you'll realize, like, dang, you know, if you keep telling yourself you're beautiful, you will start believing you're beautiful, and you'll start feeling beautiful. You feel me? Just to, you know, give you guys some encouraging words. Anybody out there, if you got any goals you want to reach, if you a person that didn't graduate and you want to get your GED, go get your GED. I know family members who didn't graduate and they got their GED. You know, they doubted themselves. They feel like they couldn't do it, but they got it done. It don't matter what age it is. If you want to go to college, go to college. You know, I've heard a lot of different things about college. I never personally went to college. I graduated in 2016. College is still something I want to do, and I'm going to do it. You know, but I know it's going to take time. And if you want to shoot, freaking, I don't know, if you want to buy, you know, your dream house, keep telling yourself you're going to get it. You know, go get it. Nobody can stop you. This is your life. You know, nobody can can live this life for you once again. Nobody. You gotta do it on your own. You can't depend on other folk. I learned at a young age that you cannot depend on nobody, and I've always been independent since I was a young girl. You understand? I'm 23 years old. I've been living on my own since I was 18, 19 years old. I got off my butt, got a job, saved up some money, got my own place. Me and my best friend, we got our own place together. Then we eventually split apart. I got my own place now. You know, it's all about believing in yourself and knowing you can do it. Believe in you. You got to. You have to. Alright? And I don't want to make this video too long, you guys, but I just love being able to encourage others. I've been down a road where I just felt so helpless, and I felt just not encouraged at all. You know what I'm saying? But I feel good. I feel like this year is going to be great, in the years after that going forward. And I just want to leave you guys also with a encouraging quote. Actually, I want to start doing this in every video and remind you guys that if nobody hasn't told you, I'm proud of you. Okay? You are beautiful. You are enough. Here's the encouraging word quote for today. Don't stress the could have. If it should have, it would have. Okay? And I just want to let you guys know that I love you. You guys be safe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video to everybody. Like I said, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your uncle, your cousin, all of that. Share this video. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I love you guys. Peace.